Right, back to the action now. And a challenge involving a library.
A library? I know who won't be doing this one. Little Dennis Wise, he won't do it. The only books he'd be able to reach are on the bottom shelf.
I thought we'd moved on from this. You didn't do it yesterday.
No, I didn't do it yesterday because I was actually in a library yesterday doing some information gathering to prove once and for all Dennis Wise is a very small man.
You are a very small man. You're the same height as Dennis
I've
Wise.
got here an official legally binding document which says Dennis Wise, got his name up there, it says height 18 inches. It's right here in black and white. Read it and whip, my friend. Read it and whip.
This is Dennis Wise's birth certificate.
Exactly.
Yes, it's dated 1966.
Yes, that's right, baby. The facts have gone unchallenged for over 50 years because there is nothing more official than a birth certificate. Dennis Wise's height has been recorded by actual proper doctors.
Let's get on with the challenge, shall we? Amir and Jenny headed out of camp to play their part in trying to win each of the campers an email from home.
And it says here, he only weighs 7 pounds 3 ounces.
Yes.
So he's not only a very small man, he's a very light man.
Before the break, Dennis was thrown in at the deep end in the latest trial, Temple of Gloom.
Everything's the deep end when you Dennis Wise, though, because he's so tiny.
Dennis was trying to win
He
stars.
probably drowned in my cup of tea, little Dennis, didn't he? Because he's a very small man.
You do realise, don't you, that any day now, Dennis is going to be up here talking to us two face to face.
Yeah. So,
remember what he was like as a footballer? Proper nutter, wasn't he, eh? No stranger to a red card. Always held a grudge.
how many free votes do you get on the app?
Here's Dennis Wise, preparing to take on the Temple of Gloom.
I'm going to need your phone as well. And, lads, I need all your phones here now. I'm glad they got them.
Lovely, that.
Very,
Lovely,
very nice.
lovely.
And top work from Dennis there, calculating how many stars they'd won. Very good work.
Yes, it was good work. You could say that was a tall order.
What?
You know, I'm just saying it would have been terrible if Dennis had come up short.
What are you talking like that for?
What do you mean? Come on, do you not have anything to say tonight? About Dennis Wise? Huh? About his height? All that of?
Why would I want to say anything about his height? He's a regular guy, a regular-sized guy. Like me, regular guy. I'll tell you another thing about Dennis Wise.
Yeah?
Great sense of humour. Can really take a joke. Loves a joke and a laugh with the lads.
Here's the camp enjoying a 6-star dinner, courtesy of Jamie's performance in the trial.
And I personally hope Dennis gets a big portion because he's a big lad, you know. But if he doesn't, not a problem. I bet he'll have a right laugh about it. What with his great sense of humour, having a laugh because he's a very normal-sized man.
You said it. Me and you're perfect.
You said it. Leave me out of it. You speak for yourself.
I'm obviously too big for it.
Yeah.
You see what he said about you there?
How cheeky.
I feel like a giant stood next to you two.
Smash his face in.
Hold on, boss.
Now, before you sit down, wait here a minute. Get over here. I've got to do this. We've had a long-running debate. Somebody in the studio thinks he's taller than you. Back to back.
I've barely
Back to back. Oh! I think he's done it. Yeah!
Good morning, good evening, and welcome to Australia, where yesterday put an end to days of deceit, lies and false accusations. One very small man headed out of the jungle back to his luxury hotel, looked in the mirror and asked himself a very tough question.
Am I really shorter than Dennis Wise?
I'm going to smash your face right in.
If you can reach. Coming up on tonight's Bumper 90-minute show, Jamie and Jenny have an heart attack. Tough gets tough in the trial. And Amir gets a big birthday surprise. The surprise being that it's his birthday.
Oh, dear.
Right, let's clear up what happened with the password for Jamie's email from home, right? The password was IACGMOOH17.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, get me 17.
They had 3 attempts. For the first one, Toff said there were zeros instead of the O's, the 2 O's. In the second attempt, they typed an I instead of the 1 in the 17, as well as still having 2 zeros instead of the O's.
Then on the third attempt, they added an extra M.
Or to put it another way, it was a complete C0CKUP.
Yeah. Before the break, we saw the celebs completing a challenge to win emails from home. Ian sacrificed his, while the group failed to win Jamie's.
I've actually got Jamie's email here, and I don't mind telling you, it is very, very moving. It is lovely. Really nice.
Do you want to read it out?
Shall I read it out?
Yeah, should he?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can read it out. Go on, read it out.
It says, "My dearest Jamie, you are doing so well in the jungle and we are all very proud of you. I'm writing to inform you that your bin collection day will be changing from Tuesday to Thursday. Lots of love, Binman Bill." And this is the bit that got me. P.S. Your recycling day remains unchanged.
I miss my bin man.
Here they are, receiving their emails from home. Very day.
How is the Ant and Dec fan club going, by the way? Huh? How many members we got?
Well, there's us two
Yeah.
and Ian Lee's mum. Although it sounds like she's having a bit of a wobble.
Sounds like it, yeah.
But don't worry, I've got an idea for a big relaunch of the A&DFC
Hit me.
in the fan club. One word for you.
Yeah.
Merch.
Yes,
Every
good
fan club
idea.
member gets some new
People
merch.
love merch.
They get a really cool badge. How cool is that?
That's cool.
With
We
two-
look cool.
Two cool guys on it.
Yeah.
You get a stylish mobile phone case for your mobile phone. Hello.
That's
hello.
good. That's good for the youth market,
Youth
that.
market.
Yeah,
and,
youths will like
and
that.
I thought they'd like a T-shirt.
Yes! Let's have a look at that. Yeah,
nice
look at that.
t-shirt.
My mum, I love it. Merry Christmas, Mum. There you go.
Time for the latest Bush Tucker
it's
trial
lovely.
now,
Look at
and
this.
with some of the campers still waiting to face their first one, it was
Ant and
time
Dec
for a
fan club.
big decision.
You like it? Yeah. I tell you what. By the way, who's paying for all this merch?
You.
What?
What? Good morning, good evening, and welcome to Australia, where the vote-offs are well and truly back on the menu. Last night, no one needed to go. Right now, one of them wants to go, and later tonight, one of them definitely has to go. What's wrong with you?
I need to go.
You should have gone before we started the show. You'll have to wait now. Come on, it's your bit. Come on.
Good. Coming up tonight, Vanessa and Jenny starting a brilliant trial. Life's a beach in the Seaside Challenge, just generally loads of other stuff and that. Yeesh.
Anyway, where were we? Yes, let's whiz back to yesterday morning. Previously. A gentle tinkle could be heard from the rock pool, or as the French would call it, la piscine.
No. Here's the celebs waking up.
Yes, it was an exceptional meal, Toff.
Yes, it looked totally egg-mazing. Little egg joke there like you did.
Yeah, no, that's not how you do it, though, is it? You don't do it like that. Like, you'd say, like, Amir took ages to get into that egg. What a yoker.
Yeah. When it comes to cooking, he really is egg terrible.
And you still don't understand, do you? Let's just move on.
Cracking idea.
Yes, that's it. Now you've got the hang of it.
Hang on, what? Oh.
Earlier on, we saw half the celebs
Weirdo.
up to their necks on the displeasure beach, and now it was time for the other half to face their challenge.
They were also playing for the chance to win those rewards from the prize shack later on. Fish eyes down, it's time for Dingo Bingo.
To yesterday morning now, when Jenny had news of a big decision for the camp, and as ever, it was delivered in the form of a laminate.
Time for the biggest decision of all day as well. Laminate, please. Thank you.
What are you having today? Deep tissue? Reflexology? Hot stones? Huh?
As long as I'm with Rodrigo, I don't mind. I mean, I just go into that spa and put myself firmly in his hands.
Goodness me. Here's Jenny with news of the latest trial.
There we go. Proof, if proof were needed, that if you've got a freezing cold pool, then sooner or later you'll wind up with a wrinkly old Johnson.
We've all been there, right, guys? Back me up, guys. 7:35 a.m. on Wednesday morning here. Still blows my mind.
Tuesday back home.
I know,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Wow.
The vote closes in around 15 minutes' time, so get on the app or pick up the phone and get involved.
Right, let's get back to Jamie's Bush Tucker trial. Tutankhamun. Who's going to link into it then?
I'll do it. I don't mind doing it.
Well,
I'll do it.
Well, hold on. I mean, let's have a discussion about this. You know, it's quite an important thing to do, and I'd like to do it.
Well, that's admirable.
What is it?
Admirable.
Oh,
of
yeah.
you.
And they said I had problems.
But my only problem, and I'll be honest with you,
Yes?
man, is that the two times you've done the link into the trial, you haven't quite managed it, have you? Haven't quite managed it.
Actually, that was one trial and one Dingo Dollar challenge. I mean, does that mean I can't do any links for the rest of the series?
Don't
then?
be stroppy. Don't be like that. Don't be stroppy. No need to be like that. The fact is, you've said, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, every single night this series.
Well, yeah.
On that bridge, you've said it every night.
Okay, well, I withdraw my offer. I won't submit any more links for the show.
Don't be like that about it. Don't be stroppy. Here's Jamie facing Tutankhamun.
I could have done that better.
Good morning, good evening, and welcome to Australia, where
Well, there's no easy way of saying this, but last night on national television, in front of millions of people, our Johnson slipped out.
Yep, after being popped on a chair and grilled under the studio lights for 6 minutes, we sent our Johnson over the bridge for a photo shoot.
No one could quite believe it. Coming up on tonight's show, though, Ian and Jenny check into the latest trial, plus Jamie and Amir struggle with a geography test in the Dingo Dollar Challenge.
Or, as those two would probably say, when in Rome, do as the Eskimos do.
Probably. But before all that, let's go back to Stanley's final morning in camp. It was a sad moment. Not only did it signal the end of his time in the jungle, it also meant the end of our Johnson jokes.
Yep, you're right. It's time to put the Johnson away.
Aye,
sorry.
You see, it's harder than you think. Oh. Hashtag orcs. Bit harsh as well, I have to say, I think, criticising Ian for being Prime Minister.
Yeah,
it's a bit harsh.
He bossed them around because that was the job of the Prime Minister.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, and there's loads of celebrities down there who've done stuff they wouldn't want to be reminded of. Remember the guy who shouted, "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here," in the first trial?
Amir.
Oh, yeah, that was the guy, yeah.
And who was the guy that decided to eat the strawberries in the Dingo Dollar Challenge?
Amir.
Who was the one who didn't know the name of the British Prime Minister, couldn't pronounce the word emu, screamed non-stop in the rank taxi and thought summer was in 2 months' time?
Jamie.
No, Amir.
Amir, sorry, there's a pattern, I should have got
There's
it.
a theme.
I should have got it.
We'd never remind him of those things, would we?
Never.
That would be wrong.
Before the break, we saw Ian and Jenny preparing to face deadly departure. Before they left camp, they promised not to say those words.
What is it with that lot and those words? It's like they think something terrible's going to happen if you say, "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here."
I know, it's absolutely pathetic. What a load of superstitious nonsense. Anyway, back to the action here on tonight's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Here's Ian and Jenny facing the latest trial on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out.
Well done, all of them, for making the final five. And happy birthday, Amir!
Happy birthday, Amir!
We got my present, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did get my present.
You brought it?
Yeah, I did.
There we go.
There you are.
Yeah.
That'll help him, won't
We'll
it?
leave it down in camp for him later on.
Sydney's down here.
See if he can find it. Interesting finished piece, isn't it? Which I think raises a question as old as time itself. What is art? Tracy Emin's unmade bed, is that art?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Damien Hirst's shark and formaldehyde, is that art?
Well, I mean, I suppose, yeah.
Jamie and Jenny's paint by numbers burger and chips, is that art?
No, that's rubbish.
Yes, that is rubbish, yes. I'll tell you what is a work of art, though. Kiosk Keith's Tash. And it's time for a trip to see that bushy masterpiece at the Outback Shack.
Ah, Amir's lost his seat, but he has learnt a valuable lesson about cheesecake. See, if there's a word in the name of the food, then that's one of the ingredients.
Yeah, that's not always the case, though.
Yeah,
you know,
it is. It is, absolutely.
You sure?
Cheesecake, it's got cheese in it,
Yeah.
yes. A steak pie has got steak in it, yeah. Tomato soup, it's got tomatoes in it.
Oh, God.
What?
I had spotted dick last night.
The vote is now closed. And very shortly we'll head into camp to announce the next departure.
Back to the action now, and last night Ian, Toff and Amir took a trip to the Grim Grotto.
Okay, Jenny, you will go on the fireball. The rest of you will go where Deck waves his flag.
This is my flag.
Who's given them a megaphone?
Good luck.
Flag.
Merry Celebrity Cyclone Day, everybody! You're beauty! So Ian and Jenny completing the game using emojis. We would have been good at that, like.
Yeah, we would actually.
Because we're constantly sending each other emojis.
We are all the time. He always sends me that crying, laughing face when I text him something hilarious.
Yeah, he sends me the winking face when I send him something cheeky.
Yeah, and he sends me the aubergine one when he's run out of aubergines and he's making a delicious moussaka.
Yeah. I make a lot of massacres. Anywho, here's Jenny and Ian making the most of the Christmas opening hours at the Outback Shack.
This is it then, folks. It's Celebrity Cyclone time.
Hey! Yay!
Nearly died.
I didn't tell him about that. We love it. You love it. And the celebrities love it. It's guaranteed to put a smile on their faces for two reasons. One, it's great fun.
And two, it's a bush tucker trial with a load of balls that nobody has to eat.
Before we show you the whole thing in full, we can talk you through how it works using this detailed replica model. Look, we've added this, you see. We've got the balls at the end there. You say, whoa, patong. We've got the celebs at the bottom there. We've got the big thing where the water comes out. We've got the fans. Oh, I've just knocked the fan off. Get back on there. And we've got these tiny little megaphones.
One, two, one, two. Oh, they work. 1, 2.
It's time for Celebrity Cyclone.
They're actually really loud.
Someone and not realise. I got a big ball in my face.
Oh, lucky you. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. Before the break, we saw an emotional Jenny being reunited with her husband and a teary Toff meeting her mum.
Yeah, Jenny was desperate to hear all about her son, obviously, while Toff wanted to know about her Instagram.
Yeah. Now, it might sound a bit strange, but Instagram is actually the name of Toff's dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what
I
it
didn't
is.
know that.
Yeah, he's fine, by the way. He's fine. And
right.
so's a gerbil. You know, Facebook.
Facebook the gerbil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Sadly, though, Toff's goldfish Snapchat is a bit under the weather.
Oh, get well soon, Snapchat.
Good morning and welcome to Australia and the final of I'm a Celebrity 2017. And what a series it's been. Just 3 weeks ago, no one had ever seen Fizz from Corrie walk the plank, no one had ever heard Amir Khan scream, and no one had ever laughed at Ard Johnson.
Speak for yourself. Well done to those three. They made the final. Jenny just missed out, so spare a thought for me, because I had Jenny in the sweepstake and I just missed out on a place in the final 3.
Shame, innit?
Just missed out. Who did you have?
Jack Maynard.
Unlucky.
Good for him. Right, let's go back to last night now, when it was time for celebrities to enjoy their last supper in camp. And they could choose a meal fit for a king.
Or queen. Could be a queen.
Could be a queen, yeah. Feel free to play along at home. What would you pick for your dream dinner?
Scampi.
Here's what Jamie, Toff and Ian went for.